working. Should be working. This should be live. Ah. This should be live. It is live. It is live. Better start the game.
The sound of a baby crying got him that agitated? He may be sick, but that's still no excuse for this behavior.
I have my television volume up far too loud. And I'm also trying to figure out what I can do here. Am I literally stuck in this mode at the moment? I seem to be. Right. This is not ideal, so I'm gonna actually have to just quit the game somehow. Well, by doing that, hopefully that's not gonna completely kill the stream. Let's try. Let's get ourselves some jazz on the go. Do fries go with that shake? Do fries go with that shake? Do fries go with that shake? So I believe this is where we were. We've just started on chapter 3. Let's get some dialogue.
Soon. I'm almost there. Just... Please, someone. Stop that noise. Please. I'm begging you. Just stop the noise, please. Someone. Please. I can't take it anymore. Please. Just make it stop, please.
Well, I don't like distressing poor old man York. If this is what happened last night? At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. So... I have to admit, I'm not 100% sure what this is supposed to be hinting at.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
2019. Even in 2019, we still have
Let me try
stuttering
and summarize
that
this.
in our video games.
Helena Doman was the mastermind behind the entire incident.
Sort of.
But Helena Doman was actually P.J. Clarkson's son, who had severed ties with the family. Helena was also known as Professor R, the mother brain behind the drug known as Sang Rouge.
That's right.
She was responsible for everything?
Not everything, but most of it. Almost everything went according to her plan.
But if you'd already figured out that much, why did you continue to stay in Le Carré?
Well, you know, there was that whole thing where we shot her to death, although she was a weird fetus baby, then Incan insect woman.
Because we had to.
You had to. Whatever for.
The goddess was still there.
The goddess.
The goddess of fertility.
Lise Clarkson's body.
Not her. She was as beautiful as a goddess, but she wasn't the goddess. She was just a tragic victim.
I've known a few.
Then who is the goddess of fertility?
The person at the root of this case.
Is it some kind of metaphor? For example, the vast wealth that the red powder yielded.
The goddess of fertility embodied abundance on the outside. But on the inside, she was a hollow void. And that void was threatening to swallow up all of Lucare.
So is it the woman we seen on the boat? Who's potentially Patty's mother?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Are you okay, Mr. Morgan? Morgan almost sounds like a prophet talking about the end of the world. Vague, elusive, and intent on deceiving those who listen.
Just definitely not
Every
trusting
now
him even a
and
wee
then
bit.
he adds an interval of truth. Patricia Clarkson is one of those. She's something special. Something irreplaceable to him.
So, well, first of all, let's look at the ash in the fireplace.
It looks like he burned something other than firewood in here.
It was
Did he
letters and bills,
destroy
he
something
said.
when he figured out we were coming? Maybe it's just a red herring meant to throw us off. I know how he operates. I can't take anything at face value.
Well, that's not a healthy way to be, actually.
By the way, you're still searching for Patricia, yes?
You don't need to worry about that. We're investigating. In fact, we've almost reached our goal.
Is that
We
so?
just need to find some conclusive evidence.
Oh, we sincerely hope that's the case. Hard to believe, though.
Sorry, girl. There you go.
After
Sorry,
all,
girl.
so far you've just been barking up the wrong tree.
Barking up the wrong tree.
That's right. You shouldn't be wasting time here. You should be out there, looking for her.
Then I'll just ask you straight away. Do you know where she is?
No,
Nope.
we don't. But we can feel her when we close our eyes and become one with the world. It's very faint, but we can see her. We can...
Are you trying to
Oh,
distract
did
me
we
again?
skip that?
Or do you really expect me to believe you're clairvoyant or something?
We tats out, Louise? Oh, sorry, you meant Sheila, right? Yeah,
What do
I'm
you
getting
think we
tats
are,
out.
X-Men? It's metaphysical offender profiling.
He actually asked me where Patricia is? Does he have full confidence that we'll never find her? Fine. I can deal with that. I'll just ask him everything I can about the Le Carré case.
Maybe he doesn't know where she is, though? That is
Low-fat
curious.
vitamin D milk cartons. Why are they all lined up so neatly?
Better ask.
This square area enclosed by milk cartons. Is
Even
it
that
another
statement.
sanctuary? The more I look around, the more I feel like there's some sort of system to all this. The sanctuary on this table. The fireplace sanctuary. and the milk carton sanctuary. They all lead into the room back there. And there's one more by the window, and yet another by my feet. Are they signs? Or is this all some sort of path?
Hey, Belle. Is that a serious question?
Of course it is.
We're drying them out. We line the milk cartons up to dry them out, so we can turn them into Halloween decorations.
What?
Halloween? It's only January.
This is America, land of the free. Problem with that?
I want to know how it could be used as milk carton, or sorry, as Halloween decorations. That's what I'm more curious about myself. Oh, I can't look at his jittery leg anymore. Huh.
Professor R was a Clarkson, and also the mother of Saint Rouge.
Don't be like that, BK.
If Professor R really was the mastermind behind everything, if she wanted to rebuild the Clarksons' legacy, then why did she feel the need to kill everyone?
Well, she thought the bloodline was cursed, do you not recall? Were you even there at the last
By the
stream,
way,
madam?
How did the FBI find Lisa's body? After 14 whole years.
That's none of your business.
Are you saying they just happened to be investigating the Clarksons' cold storage warehouse by pure chance? That there was some undercover terrorism plot afoot there?
I said it's none of your business.
Huh.
Well, then
He's
we'll just have
Definitely
to guess.
making himself sound more suspicious.
It was an anonymous tip. A tip related to Saint Rouge.
Huh?
Did we hit the nail on the head, Belle? But that's not what we want to know about. After all, the FBI gets hundreds of tips every day. Right, my fairy? It was always that way, even back when we were on duty. Here's what we really want to know.
I gotta go my way.
Why, out of all those tips, did you select that one? Would you tell us that much, Belle? What urged you to make a beeline straight for this case?
That's
Is it something
none of
to
your
do with her?
business.
I wonder, are they
So
somehow
you think
related, these
Alina
two?
was murdered by Helena Doman?
Or
her
is she the
own
grown-up
brother?
Patty?
No, not her. Galena was someone else.
Then who killed her?
It's written in the report, isn't it?
Yes. But I'm asking you. Would you mind answering me in your own words? You see, I find your entire story highly suspicious.
It's a complicated matter. Extremely complicated.
Life's
Don't let him draw
complicated.
you into his game. Stay calm, Aaliyah Davis.
Well, what other choices do we have? Just to ponder?
Am I winning here, or...
What are you
No.
trying to win?
I need to stay positive. I have to solve this case, no matter what it takes. I can't lose courage here.
Lost courage already? Can we
Am
look
I
again?
winning here? No.
Oh yeah, we can.
The future influences the present just as much as the past.
It's true.
You asked me why I spent an
guess.
entire 2 days observing you before I came to speak with you. Well, here's why. Over those 49 hours, I observed the intervals between your actions. When you were neither doing something nor doing nothing. I intently studied your intervals between action to action, and action to inaction, to action. People reveal everything during the intervals between their actions. For example, when you eat alone versus eating with someone else. The most prominent differences always appear when someone either begins or finishes eating a meal.
Say what?
And since these are unconscious actions, they can't be consciously hidden. When you prepare to eat or finish eating, when you move in to clean up, when you pick up a book or close one, when you raise a cup of coffee to your lips. Human actions speak volumes. Not even the person doing the actions is conscious of them. That's what lies in those intervals. That's my modus operandi.
Okay.
And here's the conclusion it helped me reach. There's one other person in this house, isn't there?
What? She means York?
You're incredible, Belle. You outdid all our expectations. Impressive, to say the least. You're right, Belle. But only half right.
Half?
You should still be proud, though. Honestly, we never thought you'd make it this far. You've got real talent.
What is
Most
going
of what
on?
you say. If this goes to court, I won't let you claim that your testimony is inadmissible just because of your little indulgence there.
Fine by us. We can even put it in writing if you want. We won't run or hide. Will we, my fairy? Where's the paper? I don't know I had it around here somewhere. Where is it? Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, man.
We're fine.
Hey, everything okay? What's going on out here? Oh, don't tell me.
He's just suffering from nausea. I was more worried about you. You were in there for quite some time.
Yeah, sorry. Ever since you got here, I've been all backed up.
Gross.
Mr. Morgan, can you stand?
Is this a sign from a coffee? What could it be? What is it trying to tell me?
We all know about his coffee
Is that
fortune
a
telling.
dragonfly?
Footsteps. Big footsteps.
Oh, I know about the giant.
Footsteps. Big footsteps.
Who was the giant, though? We never got to the bottom of that mystery. Keep
Some
getting more
odd fella was
questions
following
and
her
answers.
around, stalking her like.
That poor girl, Lise, she was a druggie. And she was into the really bad stuff.
The Red Soul
Bit
has
like
the
Laura
power
Palmer.
to amplify the unique characteristics we all possess. Mentally and physically. That's why I created the holy red powder.
Well, York's figured something out. Or
You
Zach
okay?
has.
Hey.
Future Zach, that would be.
We're fine. Just feeling a little tired. Would you take us to get our medicine?
Sure. It's in the bathroom, right?
What's going on here? I can't figure it out at all.
Seems like he's calmed down a little. We should let him rest for a while.
One more step and I could have cornered Morgan. But so be it. I can still keep investigating even if the owner of this chair isn't present. Simon Jones, what a piece of work. How can anyone have such bad timing?
I got an empty box, an empty chair. Mess of pizza boxes. Oh, curious about that.
I wondered what sort of food he was eating, all shut up in here. Pizza? Why do they all love pizza so much?
Because it's posh cheese and toast.
What's wrong, Aaliyah? You hungry or something?
Why is she only wearing one glove like Michael Jackson?
Excuse me? What are you insinuating?
Well, you're staring right at an empty pizza box.
Please don't compare yourself to me. Besides, I have a refined palate.
I like dick and balls.
Hey, that was uncalled for. Pizza is a sacred food, remember? You don't need to feel embarrassed for being unable to stop staring at it. It
Well, it's the box she's
enthralls
staring at.
all who gaze upon it. That's the power of pizza.
Stop, Agent Jones. I've had enough of this sacred pizza bit. I'm sick of you Chicagoans and your obsession with pizza.
Hey, fuck you.
Pizza, pizza, pizza. 24 hours a day. That's all you ever talk about. What's next? You gonna launch into a tirade about how deep dish is the only proper way to make pizza?
No, Aaliyah. You just don't get it, do you? As a Chicagoan, I'm proud of the deep dish pizza. But get this. I love New York-style pizza, too. It doesn't matter what kind of pizza it is. As long as it's a pizza, it's beautiful.
He's clearly never had one of those 50p pizzas that I used to get out of Tesco.
What?
I haven't had one of those in a long
Still don't get
time.
it? Okay, here. I'm gonna put it in terms that I'm sure even you could understand. All pizzas are created equal.
Now that's a goddamn
Eat your
lie.
heart, Nietzsche.
Just forget I mentioned anything. Agent Jones has been acting strange the entire time we've been here. He told me he wasn't very good at dealing with suspects in person, but can anyone be this bad at it? Is he hiding something? Or maybe our suspect found some dirt on him. Either way, I wish he'd stop trying to drag me down with him.
She's wild paranoid for somebody that's not smoking weed
Let
as
me
much
get
as
one
you
thing
are.
straight. You started this investigation based on an anonymous
Oh, good
tip,
point,
right?
DeAndre, that's right. That's literally what happened too, which is kind of crazy. Lisa couldn't have transformed into a giant, surely?
What kind of a tip was it? Phone or mail?
What does that matter at this point?
Just being nosy?
This may surprise you, but these kinds of details really eat me up inside. I always get hung up on the most insignificant of details, especially during the most vital times. For example, you know how people go to bed early the night before they have a big job? That's exactly the time where I start focusing on meaningless nonsense.
Yep, been there.
When did I last clip my nails?
Not about clipping
How
nails.
long is my milk good for? I just can't help myself. I can't resist the need to know. It's just the way I am.
It was sent in an envelope. Postmarked December 28th, sent out from Louisiana.
What did it have inside?
A postcard with a dragonfly on it. A wrapped sample of Sang Rouge. And a note.
What did it say?
Investigate the Clarksons. F.K.
Francis Kaysen? No.
That's it?
Yes.
He better not still be
that's it.
alive.
Who's FK?
Anonymous tip, remember? It's obviously just a fake name.
Did you confirm that?
Of course I did. Louisiana has a population of 4.5 million. The FBI database has a list of 6,682 individuals whose initials are FK. 1 out of every 6 individuals is a child under the age of 14, born after 2005. The remaining 5,500 people include those whose initials changed after they married or incarcerated individuals. After subtracting those, I was left with 3,800. That's when I stopped searching for FK, and I decided to change up my approach. It isn't important where the tip came from. All that matters is solving the case. I got this far by taking the most efficient route possible.
I could
Are
disagree
you
with you on that.
satisfied now?
No, not really.
Yeah. Thanks. I feel a lot better now. Yep, it all checks out.
His voice seems really familiar too, but I think it's just voice actors that sound familiar. What's this
Whatever
box?
his goal may be, Morgan's gone to great lengths to survive.
Yeah, scared.
But no matter how hard he tries, the heartless monster inside of him will just keep. When Katrina stole my
Oops, sorry,
family
didn't mean
from
to skip
me,
that.
I lost all hope.
Katrina.
I
somewhere.
wanted to die.
Oh, Hurricane Katrina. Which means she is from
What is he
Louisiana.
hoping for?
Is she something to do with
Why
the
do you think
kiss?
he's trying to survive so badly?
What do you mean?
What do you think he's hoping to achieve? Sorry, I just accidentally skipped over that as well.
He who has a why to live can bear almost any how.
No more Nietzsche. Please, just stop. I feel like my ears are gonna start bleeding.
Better that than your ass.
Hey, Agent Jones. Want to know why I love Nietzsche's quotes so much?
Sure.
I first discovered Nietzsche in a shelter after Katrina. At the time, I was shell-shocked, hopeless. I wanted to die. How could a 13-year-old girl go on living alone with her little brother? Then, in that shelter, I met a college professor. His school was damaged by the hurricane, too, and got closed down. He also lost his family, and was living there in the shelter, just like me. So we gradually started spending more time together. I'll never forget the 3 months I spent with him. He loved Nietzsche. And out of all of Nietzsche's quotes, there was one from Thus Spoke Zarathustra that he repeated over and over again. Better know nothing than half know many things. Better be a fool on one's own account than a sage on other people's approbation. I thought it was a strange quote to hear from a college professor, you know? Why would he think it would be good to be a fool? But I understand what he meant now. He was trying to encourage my little brother and I, so that we'd be able to bear the weight of the victim label that was about to be slapped onto us. So that we could go on respecting ourselves without ever succumbing to all the patronizers.
Patronizers.
My grandmother in Lafayette took us in. And that was the last time I ever saw the professor. But whenever I quote
Lafayette?
Nietzsche, my memories of him come flowing back into my mind. And they give me the power I need to keep pressing on. So I'm gonna keep quoting Nietzsche, just to make sure I don't forget my roots.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I get it now. Nietzsche's to you what pizza is to me.
Pizza J. No, that doesn't work. Not even a bit.
Sorry for giving you a hard time about it. You are free to go on quoting it whenever you want, of course.
I won't say another
Agent
word. Sorry, I
Jones.
keep accidentally skipping quicker because I read too quickly.
What the hell is wrong with you? How dare you compare Nietzsche with pizza?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, stop busting his balls, man. Or should that be ma'am?
I didn't think he'd gotten this bad. I can't let him die on me yet. I need to get more clues out of him before his time runs out.
Get him a time transplant.
Shouldn't you look after him?
I
gave
had
him
pizza
his meds
tonight.
and let him
It
rest.
wasn't great.
Let him rest where?
In the bathtub. It happened to have a blanket and a pillow in it.
What? But why?
I don't know. Maybe he sleeps in the tub. I feel like I saw that once in some vampire movie.
I don't know what you're talking about. More importantly, how long has he been like that?
It's stage 4 cancer. He's had it for a while now.
No. No. I'm talking about his face. It looks as white as a sheet. You can even see all his veins. I've never heard of any cancer side effect like that.
Who knows? But now that you mention it, he started going really crazy around the beginning of December.
In what way?
He changed pizza places.
This better not be another joke.
It's not, really. It's not. Before December, he always used to order delivery from a Chicago-style joint all the way up near Medford. But one day, he took one look at one of their trademarked red boxes and totally lost it.
Red, huh?
You better believe it. He started screaming gibberish at the pizza boy and chased him away.
That's our York.
Next thing I know, I see him toss the pizza box out his window.
Do you think that's when his fear of red began surfacing more prominently?
Beats me. I mean, there isn't a better Chicago-style pizza place that delivers around this area. How could someone give up on that just because they don't like the box? I don't get it.
Were you serious for even a fraction of that story?
Deadly?
The letter that was delivered to me bore the Clarkson symbol. A postcard decorated with a dragonfly. A marked single sheet of paper ordering me to investigate the Clarksons. And...
So... Well, I'm definitely looking at his record collection. I hope you agree with me on that one. Gotta know what he's got
so many
there.
records. I guess it doesn't matter what kind of person you are. Everyone loves some kind of music.
Not unless they're a monster.
That's one of the reasons why music is so powerful. But...
Well, I want to know about the record collection, obviously.
who collects vinyl in an age like this when you can stream just about anything?
Go fuck yourself.
True. Morgan's got refined taste.
You really think so? Now, even I thought they were cool back when the vinyl revival first started. But now, every suburban mall has its own vinyl shop right next to the novelty store.
That doesn't mean it's stopped being awesome.
At this point, it's become a solid component of modern snobism, which only makes them that much more uncool. People who know
It's not about
nothing
being
about
cool.
real music are buying them up just so they can decorate their walls with cute album art.
Only cunts.
How do you ever have time to enjoy anything when you're always so busy
Thank
putting
you.
people down?
Thank you. Oh my god. What I want to say to so many people in real life. It's like, do I start shitting on you for your interests? Go fuck yourself. If it's bringing me joy and I'm not bombing a kid or killing somebody, it's like, then fuck off and die. Let me enjoy myself.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry.
You're like IBS. You keep flaring up at the worst times with no end in sight. And when you're alone with Morgan, it's just an all-out war zone.
We're in the middle of a very important investigation right now. Don't you think we ought to take it seriously?
To me, it just looks like you're putting yourself under a lot of stress for no good reason. Why can't you, show a little humanity once in a while?
Does one need humanity in order to track down criminals?
Yes, one does. Or
Yeah,
at least
otherwise
I
you could
do.
become one.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, well, you're stacks of crack, aren't you?
Come on, Aaliyah. I'm your partner, aren't I?
Yeah, more's the pity.
For a few days, at the very least. I'm your invasive partner who has a passionate relationship with pizza, right? Why can't you just let me in on one thing you actually happen to enjoy? Oh, aside from Nietzsche, that is.
You know, I'd really rather not.
Why do you always have to be so withdrawn?
It's more being a
I
jerk.
can't help it if there's certain things I don't like.
No, come on. There's got to be some kind of music you enjoy. This is a good chance to teach me a bit about yourself.
I said no.
Do you like Justin Bieber?
Oh my god.
Too cute. Not my type.
Drake?
I've only ever listened to the hooks.
Well then, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry.
They both kind of stink. Although Ariana Grande's technically better than Katy Perry.
Hell no. Am I
At least she
done
can
now?
sing.
Well then, what do you like?
I have to tell you,
Yes,
Fucking right.
you do.
Pink Floyd.
Alright! Well, there's a surprise. You know what, lady? You're alright.
No way. You're a prog rocker? Who turned you onto it? Your dad?
As far as I can remember, I've loved prog rock ever since I was born.
Wow.
That's just how music works, right? I mean, The Wall is by far my favorite album.
Oh, definitely not mine.
Even to this day, I find it hard to
course you'd
believe
like
that
The
they
Wall
made
more.
that in the 70s.
Well, it's the very end of the
It
70s.
still sounds completely fresh and unique, as if it was just released yesterday. And what?
No, I was just thinking, I wish Morgan could have been here for this.
Aww.
Don't you dare tell him.
Well, you gotta look at these fucking DVDs more.
He's got films from every genre you could possibly think of, but
Even
only
porn?
movies from the 80s. I've never met such an exclusive film collector.
That's not a massive collection.
Oh, Aaliyah. Getting curious now, huh?
Hi, Sinker Pie, how are you?
Here, I'll find one of my favorites for you.
I wonder... What
How about this one?
movie? I wonder if it's gonna be a real movie.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh, that's
directed
fucking
by
great.
Robert Zemeckis.
It's class.
It's a fantasy movie that mixes real actors with cartoons, using what we'd call CG these days, I guess.
I like the way the voice, or the lip syncing only loaded up for the final sentence there.
Yeah, I know that one. It's the one where Michael Jordan plays basketball with all the cartoon
Oh,
characters,
fuck
right?
off. Fuck off. Get
What?
it right.
No, that's Space Jam.
He likes Space
It's not
Jam.
even the same director. And besides, that one has the Looney Tunes in it.
Whatever. Either way, I'm not watching it.
Fine by me. You know, you're really lacking in the cute department.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to help you turn a new leaf. I'm your invasive partner, remember?
Why do you care so much? I like myself just the way I am.
An invasive partner sounds like somebody that you practice anal with.
No, wrong answer. I think you could use a little more softness. You know what I mean? That would definitely make it easier for people to help you out, you know. You're flawless, intelligent, and charming. All you're missing is some soft spots.
Soft spots.
Yeah, you know, like when people find out a super serious politician is actually a huge comic book nerd. Something like that. You've got to have something. Something you secretly like that people wouldn't expect.
Well, I
Pink
don't.
Floyd was one.
End of story.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny was in both movies, you're quite right.
Hey, uh-oh.
Although,
The lady doth
I think the
protest
Looney
too much,
Tunes
methinks.
and like the Disney characters only have like small cameos in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, isn't that right? And it's mainly like original characters for it. Although I do remember that you like get characters from both Disney and Warner Brothers appearing at the very end of the film anyway. No way, Bugs Bunny was supposed to be Roger's father. No way.
What do you mean? I just said I don't.
Which means you definitely do. Well, what is it? Come on, I gotta know.
Oh. Well, gotta look at these
All
pizza
pizzas
boxes.
are created equal. He's got some nerve. He's making fun of me. I know he is.
She's getting wild paranoid here.
Hey, Aaliyah, sorry about before. I went a little overboard.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Chicagoans all love deep dish pizza. We can't live without the damn stuff.
I wonder if that's true.
I admit it. That's why I always get so emotional whenever we talk about pizza. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It had already left my mind.
It clearly
Well,
hadn't.
good. Pizza should always be a peaceful dish, no matter what's going on.
Nobody wants
By the
more
way,
pizza.
Do you eat hot dogs?
Why do you want to know?
Just tell me, do you eat them?
Every now and then, yes.
Okay,
Not a hot
so
dog man.
what do you put on your hot dogs?
What is this? A personality test?
More of a taste test.
No, nothing of the sort. You see, the thing is, we Chicagoans are very tolerant when it comes to pizza preferences. But hot dogs? Well, that's a different story.
Meaning?
I just can't stand those people who put ketchup on their hot dogs.
I don't put anything on my hot dog.
Mustard is the only condiment that people should be allowed to put on their hot dogs. Anything
I
else
wouldn't put
is heresy.
Mustard on
And
it
yet,
either.
look at our world today. Do you know how many people are out there dripping ketchup all over their Franks? I mean, let's think about this. What is ketchup exactly? Ketchup is a condiment meant for French fries, right? It was never meant to be an accessory for hot dogs.
I've never had a chili dog, Andre. It just makes me think of that shitty Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. Unmade sequel? What?
It's out of the question. You got a hot dog, you use mustard. It's an unspoken rule.
Well, can I have mine dry?
So, Aaliyah, lay it on me. Are you one of those degenerates who puts ketchup on their hot dogs?
Degenerates?
I do. Ketchup on my hot dogs. Of course I do.
No. Well, this partnership isn't gonna last long. You've definitely convinced me of that.
Oh yeah? Well, good. From the moment we started this investigation, I always assumed it would be a one-time only thing.
Trouble in paradise.
A soft spot? Ugh. He doesn't even understand the first thing about me.
Ready to spill the beans, Aaliyah?
What?
I'm afraid of thunder.
Huh.
Happy now?
Katrina? All right, I'll stop.
Good. Now let's get back to the investigation.
No. Hold on. Now that I think about it, that doesn't really qualify as a soft spot. What I'm looking for is more... adorable?
Well, I guess you're not from Chicago then, Zinker Pie.
You know, something that would make you blush. There's gotta be something. Please, I'm begging you.
I love koalas.
Ah.
They're just so cute. I can't resist them. All I need to do is look at a picture of one and Fuzzy Wuzzy swim all over me. I mean, the way they look, the way they're shaped, the color of their fur. I mean, even down to how they only eat eucalyptus.
What about how the fact they're nearly extinct?
I just
now?
love everything about them. Once I get some time off, I'm gonna travel to Australia and hug one for real. That's one of the top 5 goals on my lifetime to-do list right now.
Oh god, she doesn't know what happened in 2020.
This conversation never happened. Is that understood? Professor R, the mother of this evil powder, is dead and gone. So then why are her demon seeds still being passed down? This drug has already taken so many lives, and more are bound to follow. It has to be stopped.
Well, we gotta
So,
ask about that.
why did you decide to take this case?
Because it's my job.
Really? I don't buy it.
Why not?
You aren't just following orders here. You've got way too much emotion invested in this.
Yes.
Some kind of special emotion. There's
Maybe
no
not
use
that.
trying to hide it. Despite how I may look, data analysis is my forte. I know how to see through lies. I don't mean to be nosy, but would it kill you to confide in me a little?
Ah, like Kylie
I didn't
Minogue.
manage to live this long simply because I'm fiendishly handsome. And besides,
He reminds me of somebody I used to work with.
we're going to be tiptoeing across a thin line of legality with the rest of this case, so I'd prefer to have some probable cause. That way, at least I can back you up when you need me to.
There exists in the world a single path along which no one can go except you. Whither does it lead? Do not ask, go along it.
You're pulling out Nietzsche at a time like this? Come on now.
She's like pilled it out at every other
I have a little
opportunity.
brother. After overdosing on a certain drug, he was thrown into rehab. He's been clean for 2 years now, but he still won't utter a single word. All day long, he's plagued by hallucinations. He can't
Yikes.
tell if he's dead or alive. If this is reality or if it's all a dream.
And do you spin him right round? Maybe
Sang
not that
Rouge.
kind of dead or alive.
That's right. The doctor can't tell what's causing his condition, so they can't treat him. He just told me to prepare for the possibility that I may never get my brother back. This was his.
That's harsh
I
going.
bought it for him after he graduated high school and found a job. He never got a single chance to wear it, though. Someday, I believe that he'll get better. And I'll get to see him put this on and head out to work.
So, you think that if we nab the person behind all this, we may figure out how to conquer the addiction?
Right.
You really think it'll be that easy?
That's quite naive.
I don't know. But I can't just sit around and do nothing. He's the only family I have in the entire world.
What about your parents?
When I was only 13, Katrina took him, leaving my 7-year-old brother and I behind.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I've already dealt with my past. Now I'm just working as hard as I can to complete the duty I've been given.
Yeah.
Hey, Agent Jones. I just want to double check one thing. You didn't find anything in the bathroom.
Nope. Nothing in there.
It must be the bedroom then. Just like I thought.
Are you serious about this?
Huh? Now you're having second thoughts?
Well, not exactly.
Then what?
I understand how you feel. But he's got an incurable disease. And he used to be one of us.
So? The truth he's given us so far could all be completely fabricated. He's a genius lone wolf agent who solved nothing but difficult cases during his years of active duty. That's what they told me at Quantico, at least. Over and over again, I had to listen to them talk about how no one could ever replicate the kind of work he did. But
Maybe she's just jealous.
let's be real here. You saw his face, didn't you? It was inhuman. It looked like the face of a killer who's been possessed by death.
Bit harsh.
Patricia Clarkson is here, in the next room, only a single wall away from us. After 14 years, he went back to Le Carré, kidnapped her, and imprisoned her here. He's trying to complete something big right now, something that's deeply connected to Sang Rouge.
Don't know if I'm buying that. Oh shit. Well, what the fresh
What is
hell?
all this?
That's definitely the father's eye patch, and it looks like it was the wig as well, doesn't it? Then Lisa's body was laid out like that. That looks like on the right hand side, looks like oh god, what was her name? Your girl's body that was first found in the original game. Anna Graham,
Pictures
was
of
it?
people from Lucare.
Yeah,
And this wall is dedicated to Greenvale.
Anna Graham.
All the deceased have been crossed out.
That was nearly half the town by the end.
Sheriff Melvin Woods.
Melvin Woods is dead? Oh no! Candy Woods? Candy Woods? What a terrible name. Spoilers? Well, it was Helena's wig was up there, as well as PJ Clarkson's. Oh,
Lise
what the
Clarkson?
fresh hell? What? What?
Where's Patricia?
Well, she's not here. This is just weird. Oh shit!
That's our altar. What are you doing?
Is he attacking her? Jesus, York. Don't go over the line. Don't go over the line. Something's fucking weird going on here. We haven't got a tremendous amount of gameplay tonight, but we've had some good chatter. Definitely didn't picture her as a fan of Pink Floyd. Although it would be The Wall. She probably prefers Roger Waters as well. She's not out of my shit list just yet. What the hell? Another bridge downtown. Does that graffiti say I'll be back? Oh, it looks like a red seed.
York! Agent York! York! Agent York! York! Agent York!
What? What?
Hey! Agent York! Agent York? Hey! Hey, Agent York.
What? Lisa's dressed up like Patricia?
You're Lise Clarkson.
Or Patty?
What's wrong? You're acting weird.
Gotta concur. You are acting weird, York.
Sorry, Patty, I'm fine now.
Oh, that was a wasted cigarette.
More importantly, do these red seeds come from some kind of plant that grows around this area?
I don't know. What do I look like, a botanist?
Yes. Yeah, you do.
This isn't your average backwoods town. The Clarksons' ego and control has been piercing the town's heart like a massive dinosaur bone. But over this past century, time has been busy eroding the beast's power from within. And now, the very thing that once fortified this town is polluting it with putrid gas and rotten marrow.
Right.
Zach, this is the point where it all collapses.
Okay. Well, this is certainly strange.
Did you notice anything strange before your daddy went missing? Did he seem different from usual, or say things that didn't make sense?
Nope. He was the same as always. We talked a lot. I reckon he was in a better mood than usual. Almost even too talkative.
Zach, she's putting on a strong face, but it's clear that she's very worried. Let's try and cheer her up a bit. What's the best thing to say in times like these?
You don't need to worry about me, Agent York. Let's just focus on the work we have left to do.
Unfortunately, it looks like your parents' disappearing is connected with this case somehow.
Yeah, I know.
Melvin seems to love you so much. It's hard for me to believe he would just disappear and leave you all alone. Something must be afoot here. I wish I could tell you I'm sure they're okay, even without any evidence. But I hate lies, Patty. I can't guarantee that they're safe. That's my honest opinion.
I'm trying to prepare myself for it, but I want to hope that they're okay.
Of course. Zach and I feel the same way, but if you happen to think of anything that might help, please let me know. Even the tiniest piece of information could end up coming in handy.
Yeah, I understand. But I really don't know anything. I just feel like I know that Mama's okay somehow.
Meaning?
Even when we're apart, I can always tell how my mama's feeling. You know, like how twins can sense each other's feelings? But that's it. I can't tell where she is or what she's doing. Besides, I'm just a kid. Can't really trust what I'm saying, can you?
Zach, it seems like she and her mother possess some kind of secret bond. But we shouldn't try to force it out of her. Yes, you're exactly right. Let's just keep our eyes on her for now.
Well. Oh, hello. Crawfish whisker. This is just a riverbank, huh? Well, we're supposed to investigate this site, so that's what Investigato-Vision is for. To give it its unofficial title. How do we get in there? Can we... Yeah, okay. Well, guess we'll be checking out these seats. Well, we got ourselves decomposing cloth.
There's some decomposing cloth here. We saw the same type of cloth at the sugarcane plantation. They must have used that cloth when they transported Lisa's body. But who cares about mundane evidence like that? This isn't a case that can be solved by gathering the kind of evidence we'd need to submit to a court. There's a flat, evenly weighted stone here. I bet we could use this to score an amazing stone skipping record. Let's give it a try whenever we get some downtime. For now, we need to focus on this investigation, Zach.
Oh, bridge
These
girder.
bridge beams have a very unique shape to them. One straight support in the center, reinforced by V-shaped columns coming up diagonally from the sides.
I thought that was a fairly common bridge design.
Did this bridge always look like this? Oh well, I'm sure it has nothing to do with this case. Let's move on with the inspection, Zach.
Some very, very helpful observations here. Oh, cut grass.
The growth is all missing from this particular section. It wasn't just cut away. She used fire to burn it out. Everything was planned so meticulously, as if she wanted to show this altar to someone. That's why Chuck ended up discovering it.
Well, or Lise slept.
After Lise Clarkson was murdered, her body was put back together here. Just like how Galena's body was dismembered, then rearranged within the holding cell. Lena Doman and PJ's bodies were also blown to pieces in the end. Perhaps that's the nature of the curse that's taken hold of the Clarksons. What do you think, Zach? Is there any significance to these similarities?
That always results in dismemberment.
This altar is covered in
Branches.
burn marks. But there's hardly any residue left. There's no way for me to tell what was burned here. I could send it home for analysis, but is that really necessary? It'll just end up giving Abrahams more busy work. More importantly, Zach, someone who knew how to manipulate fire was behind all this.
Well, surely that would make
In
Helena
other
a
words,
good suspect.
these roots prove that Lena was here. And that's enough for me.
Well, we got a big
Zach,
print.
this is an ominous sign. Among all the different footprints here are a set made from engineer boots. Yes, I know. He probably only made them when he came to inspect the scene. I'm sure that Patty and I left our own set of prints here too. But how do you explain the set that's inside the yellow tape?
Oh, that was the... I didn't even get to look at the red seats. God damn it. I hate getting the right item before I've investigated everything else in games. I want it to be thorough.
Hey! FBI! The hell you doing back here?
Well,
So, what other movies have you seen on that sci-fi movie channel?
What? That question again?
What did I tell you? In this country, all dialogues.
Okay, I'll answer it. I need to think of a movie that Schwarzenegger wasn't in. Oh, okay, I got one. It's a film about people who travel around the world in 80 days. I think it was a remake of an older one. They went to a bunch of different countries, and there was tons of CG, so it was fun to watch. It starred some kung fu guy and a British man. Sorry, but they didn't ask your beloved Arnold S. to be in this one.
Around the World in 80 Days, 2004.
I've not
directed by
seen it,
Frank
but Arnold
Karachi,
Schwarzenegger
starring
is in
Jackie
that.
Chan and Steve Coogan. Unfortunately, Patty, it appears that you didn't watch this film closely enough.
I did too.
Then you must have been far too distracted. He's in it, Patty.
In it? Who is? Wait, no, it can't be.
That's right. Arnold S. is in that movie.
I mean, he was already governor of California by the time that movie came out.
You're exactly right. In October of 2003, he became the new governor of California, but he was still able to appear
actually
in the
never
film
seen that.
since it was in a small enough capacity not to interfere with his governing duties. You can find him in the Istanbul segment.
What? I sort of remember the Istanbul part, but the prince? The prince with the crazy hairdo?
That's right. He played Prince Happy, a romantic with long hair, skilled at telling stories and playing the guitar. He was
Kinda
so
think
in
I do need to see
character.
that film.
Even I didn't recognize him at first glance. Flawless makeup, hairstyling, costume design, and impeccable acting. I was speechless. I believe that entering the political world only allowed him to further widen his acting repertoire. His acting was always so realistic and full of presence. He went and added elaborate technique on top of it. Perfection. Patty, I'm now convinced that you've been seduced by his charm without even realizing it. That's why you've been unconsciously seeking out films that he appears in. You don't need to feel embarrassed. It's a perfectly natural phenomenon.
Yeah. Let's just get back to the investigation. Come on, please.
You're right, Patty. This is no time for idle chatter. We have two important goals now. Solving this case and finding your daddy. Let's get back to work. No more chit-chat. You heard her, Zach. We need you to focus as well.
I love this nonsense.
You already solved the case, yeah? So go on! Get your ass out of town!
And of course, I have to assume that hand coming up is supposed to be a reference to the hand coming
Why do you think I solved the
out
case?
of the lava in T2.
Shoot! Exactly how stupid are you, FBI? This is Luke Carre, remember? Every feller in town already knows that Professor Orr's the one behind all this shit.
Hey, Chuck. Can you see the altar from there?
I'd see the whole damn thing. along with your stupid ass standing there, trying to act all smart and shit.
You told me that the poacher's boat you were chasing disappeared around this area, correct?
Yeah, that's what I said, all right. What, you forget already? If you're just gonna waste our tax dollars out here, least you could do is catch them goddamn poachers. Fucking FBI, go and make yourself useful for once in your damn life.
Chuck, we don't chase down fishing boats. Unless it's a terrorist boat that plans to overthrow our government, that is.
Then stop acting all leery, like I ain't being truthful or whatever. I'm busy too, you know.
Apparently he's busy too.
Zach, he just taught us what the true purpose of this altar is. It was built here so that the ritual could be watched from a boat in the bayou.
What do you mean? They could have just walked out here. There's no reason why they had to watch it from a boat.
The goddess of fertility, Patty.
Oh, Hungan's back. Well, looks like it's clue time. Oh, there he is! Check him out. That's kind of goofy image. I might capture that one, you know?
The goddess of fertility. A fine name indeed. So much blood has been shed, yet you remain in this town. Surely you know why.
Of course I do, Hungan. My work here isn't finished yet. You know, I could really use one of your oracles right now.
You're more fun than I thought. Here's the oracle you ask for. Listen with your heart. Speak to the 17 comrades who saw the birth of New Orleans.
Huh.
Feel the holy Allah. The giant lady's finger points down toward your goal, the entrance to the forbidden.
Poetic and graceful as ever, Hungan.
Well, the giant lady could have been that fat woman on the boat. For sure.
Hungan's oracles are leading us toward the core of this case. That's the one thing I'm sure of. But don't misunderstand, Zach. I'm not blindly following him. I only follow my intuition. Metaphysical offender profiling. That's all there is to it. The 17 comrades must refer to some area that has 17 of the same thing in it. We may need to use history to figure this one out. After all, we need to find someone or something that saw the birth of New Orleans.
The graveyard.
We can't just round up every last old person in town. Somewhere, there are 17 comrades who've survived for a very long time.
That's my guess,
word
is the
comrade
graveyard.
seems to suggest that they aren't inorganic objects such as buildings. Maybe they're statues made to look like living creatures, or some other organic life form. Well, Zach, have you figured it out yet?
I sure have.
That's not it, Zach.
Ah, come on!
The 17 comrades must have survived for a shockingly long time. Remember, they were here to see the birth of New Orleans. The 17 comrades must refer to some area that has 17 of the same thing.
Oh, 17 trees.
We may need to use history. That's it, Zach. The French
I would've
established the colony of La Nouvelle-Orléans in 1718, just about 300 years ago. The only 17 comrades that would have been around back then are the 300-year-old oak trees along this road.
Louise, we could all be Patricia.
A majestic road lined by oak trees. Come on, let's go ask these sages of Lucare for some help on our investigation.
Yeah, I was thinking 17 things that were stylized
The
to
Holy
look.
Allah is a shockingly simple metaphor,
I don't know
especially
what that means.
considering the quality of the oracles we've received thus far. It seems as if Hungan's poetic muse is finally running dry. The great thing about us Americans is that we can recreate our homeland anywhere. We're happy to transport crunchy bacon across the deserts of Africa if we need to. That's what it means to be American, and this holy Allah is just another example of that. From the early days of the frontier era, they've been helping us Americans be what we've always meant to be.
I do not know what he
If
means
the
by
holy
that.
Allah needs to be filled, things must be dire. Imagine what would happen if the holy Allah were to run dry. Townspeople would instantly face multiple serious problems. They'd lose
The
their
water
domestic
tower,
water,
I
of course,
suppose?
but it would also affect their irrigation and industrial water. It would be a much greater crisis than simply losing the ability to take a shower. No one would be able to make fresh coffee either. We definitely need to finish up with this oracle before that happens.
Gotta say it's the water tower. It's the only thing that makes sense. We haven't been out there yet.
That's it. I never doubted you, Zach. The Holy Allah refers to a water tower. Specifically that water tower with its Clarkson family crest. It must be hiding some sort of clue. Let's fill the Allah and see what it yields.
Body hidden in it, maybe? Well, that's 10 easy dollars.
Zach, what do you think the giant lady's finger is? I'm at a loss. I never thought one of Hungan's childish riddles would force me to think so hard. But, oh well. I'm sure that as we deal with the rest of the oracle, it'll reveal itself to us.
What? Is there something on my face?
Listen carefully, Patricia. As my skilled assistant, I trust you a great deal. So I want you to answer me honestly.
Answer what?
Do you have any idea where Melvin might have gone?
No.
He didn't seem to be acting or talking differently than usual?
No. I don't think so.
Okay, I believe your words. Zach, we have a lot of work to do. It feels like we're finally approaching the climax here.
Already? Well, do we go for the trees or for the graveyard? Or not the graveyard, or for the water tower first? What do you think? Or do you want me to dick about a bit? I'll only be playing to midnight, so choose wisely. Love to know more about Arnold S. anyway. Maybe we can have a wee chat about that, can't we?
You didn't even twitch when you saw Galena's
Oh,
body.
we've had that chat.
Why would I?
Talk to us more.
Okay, Patty. I'm going to try asking you that question again. What do you do when you're at home?
I watch TV and look up stuff on the internet, I guess.
Have we
Ain't
had
much
this
else
chat
to
before?
do when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Really? For some reason, I envisioned you working hard to take care of all the
We have
chores
had
around
that
the
chat
house.
before.
Well, of course I do stuff like that too. But doesn't everyone? Why bother talking about it?
Other kids your age don't help out their parents. They're too busy talking with their friends on the phone or through emails.
Yeah, I
That's
think we've had that
stupid.
chat.
I don't get why.
Okay, well, I could actually warp down to the water tower, but I could also do a skateboard ride. Actually, there is one place I do want to go. I'm gonna try going there. In fact, I probably should have just taken that frame rate, baby. That's so hot. Look at all those fucking squirrels. Thieving bastards. Oh shit! Oh, what an overactor. Holy crap, what's happened here? I liked her sliding across the ground there. That was good. Well, that's Stop by the diner. Is this the hotel? Now, what I'm hoping to do is find the meat packer guy, because he gave us that quest to kill the red shadows. And I want to cash in my goddamn side quests. Be a gang of squirrels again. So, oh, if I was to head, yeah, right at the next big place. By big place, I mean street, apparently. I've given up on how to speak English, apparently. I'll turn left at the big place. I kind of do want to stop so I can shoot them. You know, I just realized that the only gun I've got is a pistol. I've never been camping. Now, is he not even here this time? The doctor. I did want to see the goddamn doctor. Because you're supposed to be able to pay him for an examination. And I've never had that happen.
Pitiful beyond words. An ominous wind blows today.
One after another, the Clarksons keep departing from this world. Might be they were the targets of this incident from the very start. Perhaps it's finally time for them to pay for all the sins they've committed this far. Pitiful indeed.
Pitiful.
No quests? No. Obviously he doesn't believe in side quests. More's the pity. But anyway, I was outside the meat processing place that I want to get to here. Well, let's hope I find the right place. Where this guy is, so I can cash in this side quest and then I'll cab over to the right place. Oh. Gangnam style.
We've been in this town for longer than we originally planned, haven't we? Oh no, I'm not complaining. I'm used to living out of a hotel, and I love southern food. There are some inconveniences, though. There's no movie theater in this town, nor is there a video rental store, and the TV in the hotel room doesn't get any of the on-demand movie channels. We'll just have to get lucky and encounter a movie being shown on TV. The movie environment in Lucarin is no different from that of the 70s, Zach. No, they don't have a movie theater. So I suppose it's even farther back than that. But it's true that these are the times in which one always encounters the best movies. It's always been that way, hasn't it? Think back with me. Remember that hotel in the rundown town near Monroeville, just outside of Pittsburgh? I took a shower, and by the time I got back into bed, it had already started. Time Walker. 1982,
Never
directed
even
by
heard
Tom
of Time
Kennedy.
Walker.
I started watching it without any idea as to what it was about, but it instantly got me hooked. The plot highly exceeded all my expectations, constantly revealing shocking truth after shocking truth. It was a hyper-realism masterpiece. Even after we checked out from the hotel, we couldn't get that film out of our heads. Not even when we stopped by the Monroeville Mall, the primary filming location for Dawn of the Dead. Instead of the living dead, both you and I were totally preoccupied with thoughts of that living mummy. And we were so excited to visit the Monroeville Mall, too. You kept insisting that you were going to track down those kumquats that Roger had eaten. In fact, I'm pretty sure the only reason I took on that case was because I knew it would let us travel out there. Instead, Time Walker blindsided us. And that's all we could think about. Even when we were inside the mall, we were both off in a different world. There you have it, Zach. A beautiful memory of an encounter with an 80s masterpiece in a very unexpected place.
I've got it to look up Time Walkers now. I'm morbidly curious. Hey, we had a side quest for you as well,
Just
Danny.
do me a kindness and shut up.
We got a ring for you, fuckhead. This is what you were looking for, right? That's... How did you get that? Romancing the stone. Romancing the stone? Yes, we pulled off a heroic feat just like Michael Douglas once did. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let me thank you. This ring was the reason my treasure and I first met. But right after she was murdered, it went missing. I felt like I'd lost everything. I didn't know what to do. This may sound rude, but it doesn't look very expensive. Yeah, but to me, it's worth more than any diamond. After growing up in that trash heap of a town, I met my treasure one night. We instantly clicked, and our relationship became a special one. Then she slid that ring onto my finger and said, I'm a princess, and now that you wear that ring, you're my prince. But what I want to know is, are you ready to become a king someday? That was the best I could do of him doing an impression of a girl. Soon after that, I came to Lakari. I took her as my wife and became a member of the Clarkson family. I can still see it as clear as day if I close my eyes. We used to sit down in that double swing out back and dream about the future. I became a king and she became a queen. And she always carried a doll around with her wherever she went. This is our princess. This is our sweet princess. But now that dream's been shattered. My treasure and our princess are both dead and gone. I stood by her side the entire time, yet I still couldn't do jack shit. God damn it. Hey, can you pretend you never heard all that? Being around you makes me get all weird like. I don't know what got into me. Huh. Here's some thanks for your trouble. Just take it. So, this allows me to fire armor-piercing high-explosive bullets. Well, I'll take that, sure. The Clarksons don't make debts. Got it? Then scram. If you stick around with me too long, I'll get it all weird again. Well, we got a reward for a side quest. That's one. Like Mr. Garrison. Yeah. That's fair enough. I'm willing to take that as a compliment, actually. Now, it feels like we should be able to go back in there, but apparently we can't. Yet it has to be somewhere around here that guy was, that we could give the... Well, that we could cash in our kill a bunch of people quest. Well, this is a big empty expanse, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't look like we'll be cashing in that side quest just yet. I'm near sure it was just out here that we met him, though. The kind of weird guy that gave us that quest. Let me double check. Wow, looks like there's a fuckload of side quests that I've missed out on. Apparently, actually Avery is in the park east of the church, so I'll try that out. Don't think we've actually really been there, have we? Park east of the church. Oh, we have been there. We've never been to that graveyard, you know. I suppose it's not important, is it? But allegedly Avery is at this park? I think they might be full of shit. Looks a bit full of shit to me. Yet no Avery about here. Oh no! Oh no, bees! Bees! Gotta get away from the bees! Can't be dealing with bees. It's definitely a graveyard, but I ain't seeing no... It's a grave digger's house there, isn't it? I think it said that Avery's house was over here to the right, didn't it? On the map? Did you notice that? Or was that just me who noticed that? Have I already sealed past it? Avery's house is allegedly here somewhere. Huh. Yet he's not on the map. Only a bunch of fucking squirrels. And this definitely looks like the way out of town. And into the land of bad frame rates. Yeah, that's not his house. Not unless he lives in a sign. Fair enough. Wonder which of these was supposed to be his house, though.
Lena Doman, aka Professor R. How could such an intelligent person like her suffer such a tragic downfall? Does the South really corrupt people like Patty said? This sunlight certainly seems capable of breaking someone down. No matter how you try to resist it, it's so hot it feels like I'm burning up, but that doesn't explain it. Perhaps we really do need to focus on the Clarkson bloodline itself. Everything in this town, whether it's visible or invisible, it all carries shades of their influence. Buildings, people, conversations, food, right down to each blade of grass. There isn't anything beyond the reach of the Clarkson's breath. Even San Rouge itself was created by Clarkson blood. Zach, just looking at the people involved in this case tells us all we need to know, don't you think? What stands before us now aren't your usual serial killers, and not even your usual drug case. It's the history of sin that's weighing down the shoulders of the massive entity known as the Clarkson family. And we're simply lost souls wandering through its colossal womb. We need to be like Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket, put our heads together and find the way out. No matter what we go up against, no matter what situation we find ourselves in, our mission never changes. We need to apprehend the perpetrator and bring them to justice. It's as simple as that, Zach.
Simple as that, apparently. Is this his house, maybe?
Looks like a case of bad timings. Let's come back later.
It's always a case of bad timing in New York, apparently. Well, you know what? I have no idea where Avery's supposed to be. I thought that was his house there. It seemed to be the closest to the pink... Yeah, that trailer is apparently his house because it's pink and it's marked on the map. Fuck it. We'll just warp. We'll warp over to the water tower. Chester's hot fries and Frito cheese dip. That sounds pretty good. Chester hot fries.
Why do you think the Clarksons chose a dragonfly for their family crest? In some European countries, dragonflies are called devil's needles, and folklore suggests that they fly around, sewing up the mouths of children who don't do as they're told. In
What?
Japan, some samurai helmets are also shaped like dragonflies. There, dragonflies are seen as beneficial insects who march valiantly ahead, preying on the pests that devour crops. In other words, dragonflies symbolize opposite things depending on whether you're in the east or the west. But why did the Clarksons choose this insect to be their symbol? I can't help but feel like it's something deeper than the cliched image of dragonflies as guardians of crops. Hungan called the dragonfly a flying serpent. What if his interpretation was right on the mark? The Clarksons are serpentine. Savage, cunning, and skilled at protecting themselves, but they don't slither along the ground. They're serpents with wings that allow them to soar above the rest, but now those wings are starting to fail on them. That's what really triggered this incident. After acquiring wings, the serpent attained prosperity and was crowned in glory, but now it's lost its power, wavering, moments away from plummeting back down to the earth. So it started lashing out against others, just like it used to do before it gained its wings. Sort of sounds like an ancient myth, doesn't it, Zach?
It's a little headier than I would like. Tell you where we'll go. It's the Watercrest Tower. Over we go. Had to give my ear a major itching there. Good grief. Well. Water Tower number 14. Let's see what it's got to offer.
This thing sure looks tall when you look at it up close. But why do they gotta build it up so high anyway?
The height gives them the necessary pressure to pump the water out. Also, building it in a spot where anyone could easily access it would only create more problems.
Problems?
In a certain Missouri town, they built the water tower low enough that a person could easily climb up to it. And that's exactly where a mass murderer decided to hide the bodies of all his victims. The water
Just an
tower was
unusual
so low to
shot
the
up,
ground
right?
that he could even
Nothing
climb
too
up to it
significant.
while carrying a dead body on his back.
You're theorizing about the significance of the dragonfly crest, essentially.
Incidentally, they ended up finding a total of 43 bodies in there. But the part that truly shocked Zach and I wasn't the number of bodies, Patty.
What?
It was the fact that over the 6 months from the first murder to when the case was solved, that whole time, the townspeople had been drinking the water.
Ew.
Agent York! Look! I think we can climb up from there. Let's go.
But Patty, I was just getting to the good part.
Well, here we are. Time to inspect the tank. You know, I've got a bad feeling that I'm going to finish this game and I've missed like half the side quests. Because it looks like there was a ton in the first chapter and stuff like that there. But, you know, I'll pick up these almost certainly non-important objects first.
Did you notice anything strange before your daddy went missing? Did he seem different from usual, or say things that didn't make sense?
Nope. He was the same as always. We talked a lot. I reckon he was in a better mood than usual. Almost even too talkative.
Zach, she's putting on a strong face, but it's clear.
We've had that chat.
So this is our town. Looking down on it from here, it's hard to imagine any bad stuff ever happened at all.
Listen carefully, Patricia. You just leave Melvin to me. I promise I'll take care of things. You're grown up. You're more of an adult than anyone else in this town, I guarantee it. But that doesn't mean you have to suffer through everything without ever saying a word about it. Just remember that, okay?
What? What? Oh, there's a squirrel down there.
Zach, it looks like the holy Allah hasn't been sucking up water properly. No wonder the shower in our hotel room felt so weak.
Hey, we got that fixed,
Patty, who
remember?
manages this water tower?
This is Lucare. You should know the answer to that by now.
The Clarksons.
The Clarksons. Judging from their current situation, I don't think they'll be able to give us a timely response.
Yeah.
Do you know where the water comes from?
Probably Isaac Lake?
That settles it. Let's fill the holy Allah and solve this problem ourselves.
I knew you were gonna say that, Agent York.
Well. Sinker Pie, York basically has a habit, I guess you would say, of going into the extremely gory details that, that people don't often want to hear from him. Unlike myself, who wants to hear him talk shit all day, essentially. So Isaac Lake was at our next checkpoint then. I guess we could do a bit of that. It was Isaac Lake, wasn't it?
This town sure is...
Oops. That was some good skating on my part there, I'm sure you would agree.
This town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here.
Oh, I can't go across there. So, hang on a minute. Where was I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go down here? It can't be the Thompson farm. I don't know what is with this analog controller drift. It's very irritating now. So, I have to go over to the right considerably before I can cut across to there. But I'm nearing the zone according to this here. The red marker. Yeah, there we are. It'd be handy if it showed us that on the actual map, you know. Total Recall, Andre.
Isaac
It's
Lake?
gonna be one. Or Running Man.
That's the name
They're
of the
both
former head of the
high
Clarkson
quality
family.
Arnold S. films.
When he retired, they built this lake to commemorate his career. That's why it's called Isaac Lake.
They wanted people to remember the power of the Clarkson family every time they used their water, huh?
You sure don't miss a beat.
The water level's higher than I expected. They probably haven't been out here to check on it since Lise was murdered.
I bet that's where the water gets sucked up into the water tower.
I bet you that's an awkward puzzle. What? Oh, crocodiles!
Mr. Alligator. Never thought
Oh,
I'd have to
alligator,
use you to
sorry.
fight a real alligator. Just what does that skeletal gentleman have in mind for us, Zack?
Defeat alligators and inspect the pump. Well, we had to defeat some alligators as a side quest, but then with her father being missing, might make much of a difference. Jesus, he's fast! Okay. Actually, alligators have nice big heads to shoot. Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit! Hey, there's items missing. Alligator tail. Alligator skin. Make a nice bird. Trousers out of these. Oh crap, they hurt. Obviously. I assume getting bit by an alligator. Is he respawning just infinitely? You better not be respawning. I'll have words to your parents if that's the case. Oh shit, there he is again. Right, I'm gonna beat up an alligator, that's what real men do. Oh no! Yeah, I beat an alligator to death with my fists! Oh fuck. I love the absurdity of this. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. How many alligators do I need to kill? Oh god. Breach contract? Why? How did I breach my contract? Oh, this is the madness of life. Oh, I also need more health. Shit. How was I in breach of contract there? Medical emergency bonus. What's the breach of contract for? Are we just supposed to run from the alligators? Because it's beginning to look like that. I don't know how much ammo I fucking wasted here. This ain't good. Yeah, mileage bonuses. We just got 6 million crocodiles after us apparently. Alligators keep calling them the wrong fucking thing. I like the way they look like they're literally made out of plastic. Oh shit, I need to pop a heal again. Oh shit, shit, shit. Oh boy. Right, fucking beat the shit out of the lot of yous. Oh, apparently I'm... So am I breaching contract by punching alligators? I thought I had to kill them all. Oh. Oh,
Open the door,
right
Patty.
in the eye. Damn. That was harsh.
Now, Patty.
That wasn't a QTE, was it? You know, it's one thing I'm quite glad about this game, is lack of QTEs. Unlike the first.
Whew. Okay, Zach. Let's head back to the Holy Allah. We need to confirm with our own eyes that we've completed the Skeletal Gentleman's Oracle. What else have you seen on that sci-fi movie channel?
Agent York, why are you asking me that?
Penny...
How long's the microphone been muted? Because I've been talking about basically killing crocodiles. I was amazed that was a white gator there. And yeah, I was just saying how I needed to like finish that side quest by killing enough of these gators. Hey, you're dead. Oh, there you are. I was wondering why the crocodiles didn't seem to be... I keep calling them crocodiles. The alligators didn't seem to be respawning. And I was musing over the fact that they're appearing on the map yet not appearing to attack. It's an unusual game. Oh, there's one right there. Holy crap, he was aggressive and quick. And still gives us 2 more just to get. If only I could find 2 more gators here. Apparently there is one right... Oh, there it is. There's one. Alright, see you, fuckhead. Yikes. That's a white gator! A rare kill. Apparently there's one here. Oh, there he is. I see you. Excellent. Well, that's all the gators killed. Side quest, fever. For some reason. I don't know why.
Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
Boo. Boo. Tea forever. Coffee, boo. Tea forever.
1 lollipop? 2 lollipops? 3 lollipops? Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
Hey, see when there's something yellow on the map, that means you've got a side quest you can cash in. So where the fuck is that yellow marker leading me to?
Lena Doman, aka Professor R. How could such an intelligent person like her suffer such a tragic downfall? Does the South really corrupt people like Patty said? This sunlight certainly seems capable of breaking someone down. No matter how you try to resist it. It's so hot, it feels like I'm burning up, but that doesn't explain it. Perhaps we really do need to focus on the Clarkson bloodline itself. Everything in this town, whether it's visible or invisible, it all carries shades of their influence. Buildings, people, conversations, food. Right down to each blade of grass. There isn't anything beyond the reach of the Clarkson's breath. Even San Rouge itself was created by Clarkson blood. Zach, just looking at the people involved in this case tells us all we need to know, don't you think? What stands before us now aren't your usual serial killers. Not even your usual drug case. It's the history of sin that's weighing down the shoulders of a massive entity known as the Clarkson family. And we're simply lost souls wandering through its colossal womb. We need to be like Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket, put our heads together and find the way out. No matter what we go up against, no matter what situation we find ourselves in, our mission never changes. We need to apprehend the perpetrator and bring them to justice. It's as simple as that, Zach.
Colossal womb. Colossal womb. I'm getting to this fucking yellow checkpoint.
This town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's
Please
why
don't
we're
tell
here.
me it's one that I put
to
here by
protect this
myself by
peace.
accident.
Isn't that right, Zach?
I think it's a side quest though. Surely. Surely. P.S. Surely. Is it? Is it just a... Oh, it's just that. But I've already been there, right? Just let me check this out of curiosity, guys. Oh, for fuck's sake. I would hit that, wouldn't I? No, because it's... It's on the other side of the map. It's on the other side of the river, so it can't be that. He's not obeying. And it puts me right beside a work point anyway. So that isn't me actually deliberately bonking York there, by the way. It's actually, as I said, this analog stick just seems to have bad drift. Yeah, there's another crocodile. Or is it in the fucking house after all? Is it in the fucking house, isn't it? Oh my giddy Christ. Oh my giddy fucking Christ. You just skated out to this shitty farmhouse for no fucking reason? Why? Yeah, he's like speed deep. Just curious about this bloody yellow marker. What is that supposed to be? Gotta sate my curiosity. Is it just inside this fucking place then? Oh, it's just fucking Clarkson. Goon. Yeah, so what was the point in that then? So it was just literally this, was it? The fact that I could go back to this fucking other world. The love of shit. Do you think I would have came back here? Why even flash it up on the map like it's an important point then? Fuck's sake. I assume that's what it's going to say. Like if I go back there, it's going to be like, oh, you could re-enter. Oh shit, am I actually replaying? Please don't tell me I'm replaying. 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 Alright. Oh, fuck this. No. 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 No! How the fuck do I get... No. No, you'd not be so cruel as to make me do this again, would you? Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. No. 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 I know what to do. If I go to York's magic red room and then go back to the title screen. Ah, oh, fuck my balls. That went bad. Well, I was just investigating that thing to see if it was like gonna give me like... Do you remember in the original Deadly Premonition, you had to like replay the nightmare mission sometimes, but it usually like hinted that you would get some sort of reward from doing it? This time that just seemed to be like, hey, you can replay this nightmare if you hate yourself that much. I think we can all agree, I do not play this game for the love of the combat. Fucking crocodiles, though. I didn't save it after that, did I? Fuck these crocodiles. I can't be arsed doing that again. That wasn't the incredibly long, tedious one, Louise. I don't know why that yellow marker's on the map then. It's like total shit show then. It'd be there. Right, see you. I'm killing you just because you're close. Killing that. Oh, it's white and aggressive. Hey, like white people. White and aggressive. We're probably lucky it didn't enslave us. Like that fucker. There's one right there. I see you. I see you, motherfucker. That's some fucking shit text. Oh shit, that's 2 crocodiles. Alligators. To be fair, aside from the fact that they've got differently shaped noses, they aren't that different as a creature, are they? I don't know. Is it true
By
that
the way, Patty, what do you usually do when you're at home?
alligators
Is
are
this an
more
interrogation?
aggressive? Is that the case? Three more. I'm just gonna do it since I'm here. I'm sorry. I know this isn't compelling viewing right now, but I gotta kill some fucking alligators. See, this is the part of me that really bugs me, incidentally. The fact that I can't let things go like this here. I'm real pig-headed. Is that supposed to be a dodge? That would have been useful for combat, wouldn't it? Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit. Oh shit. Actual shit. Right. You are not sending me to the cooler. Don't know why I would say that to a crocodile, but that's what he says. There we go. That would be 30 now, right? Okay. Gonna eat this. As I eat this, I'm gonna use this. Then just fucking cycle to the proper place that I'm supposed to be. No checking for side quest nonsense this time. Suck my jaunty old dick. Suck my jaunty old balls. So the nearest warp balloon, essentially, let's give it its right name, is... Huh. You know, we're near that street. Then we're also near the water tower. Maybe we should just... No, we'll go to the water tower. We'll finish the water tower mystery, shall we? It's not like I'm near a warp point.
Were you thinking about Galena too? And
Not
all
really.
the other women we've seen so far on our travels across the states? Zach, I'm right, aren't I? This is a vast country. Incredibly vast. And it's mostly composed of mountains, deserts, and farmland, with small towns scattered about here and there. That's how America looks to me. Compared to the scale of this entire country, New York, Chicago, and LA are all microscopic. Sometimes they even feel like figments of my imagination. Think back to what Las Vegas looked like when we were driving up I-15. It was a mirage. But TV and movies dress up those mirages and broadcast them to people all around the world. Meanwhile, American women become...
We have definitely had that speech before, right?
Zach, the holy Allah is filling up. Looks like we'll be able to take a warm, invigorating shower tonight.
Okay, but what was the purpose of this
Patty, are you okay?
request?
No. Not really.
Oh.
Worried about your parents?
Well, of course I am. My mom is sick, you know, and she got even worse starting about a year ago. She used to be so beautiful, but now she looks like a completely different person. She can't even get up out of her own bed no more.
I'm sorry to hear that. I already hurt you once in the past, and now it looks like I've gone and done it again.
No, I know Mama's illness ain't your fault, Agent York. It's more about Daddy. He
what?
Nothing. Just forget it.
Hey! Y'all get down from there right now! I said get down here, goddammit!
What's a
The
mullet
heir to the
Kintar
Clarkson
want?
legacy has come for us, Zach. And he doesn't sound very composed.
Well, we gotta listen to his drunk ramblings, apparently.
You rotten little snake! This is private property, goddammit! I guess you really do want to throw down with a Clarkson, huh? Get
He
out
can
here!
handle a one-armed man.
I never gave you permission.
Do want to hear what all he
Think
says,
you
though.
can just walk all over us, huh? Hey! You hear me? Climb down here right now! You're gonna pay for pissing off the Clarksons. Oh yeah, you'll get yours. Oh yeah, you will. Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Took our jobs!
I could arrest you for drunk driving, but I simply haven't got the time.
What? What did you say? Ever since you got here, my whole family. Now they're all dead.
Is this time for that music?
You're Satan. You came here to destroy the Clarksons. You destroyed them. Satan.
You mean I'm
Satan?
the Lightbringer?
Not quite, Daniel. I'm just an agent carrying out a mission in accordance with federal law. On the contrary, I came to put a stop to all these problems. You might even consider thanking me for it.
Federal law. Mission accordance. Did you hear that? Bastard wants me to thank him.
Hey, we got your ring back,
I
dickhead.
lost everything. My treasure. At least my old baby girl.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
You reap what you sow.
God damn it. Whether you like it or not, you're the new heir to the Clarkson legacy. You could rebuild their empire, or resign it to the ravages of time. Do whatever you like. But you'll no longer be able to borrow a certain someone's power and march around like you own this town. You need to accept that and prepare to survive.
Huh.
Okay, Zach. Our investigation just led us to fill up a holy Allah. What do you think we'll end up doing next? Perhaps we're embarking on a new saintly line of work here. But I suppose we have the skeletal gentleman to thank for that. Next, we need to speak with the 17 comrades. We were blessed with this oracle, so we have a duty to follow it out to the end.
This was the purpose of the whole quest? To meet him?
What am I supposed to do now? Come on, Satan. It's your fault. You're the one who came here and... God damn it.
You would have thought there was something more important about that water tower, wouldn't you? Oh. That was very unsuccessful skateboarding there.
So, what do you think of him? Yes, I'm talking about him. Unga. Is the skeletal gentleman friend or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of either? Still too early to tell. But it's clear that he'll be the key to uncovering this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me. By the way, Zach, Hungan feels very familiar to me.
Hey! Ah, okay, so we're here. Well, I may as well, since I'm here. Well, what are we looking at? Well, let's not crash into that car. Well, we could always steal someone's mail. Hey, I'm gonna steal your mail right in front of you. A weird down tree. Aha! Something about this, is it? Wonder what it could be.
Zach, do you sense that? These trees have watched over this land for the past 300 years. Long before the Clarksons built up their town, these trees were here. If they could speak, I wonder what they'd have to say about this case. Has there always been a different number of trees on each side?
Yeah. I heard that by the time our town came along, there were only 17 left.
Well, something about this that's, yeah, well, it's definitely the most curious thing in the
A general
area.
from the south might have cut one down during the Civil War.
Intriguing, Patty. Why did he cut one down?
I don't know. Folks say he planted a red tree in its place. I don't know if that's true or not, though.
Oh. Red tree. Don't like it.
Zach, the shape of these seeds. They look just like the ones we saw at Lisa's altar. Patty, it appears that legend about the red tree wasn't a total lie. The first tree is withered and gone, but the shells from its seeds remain. Perhaps that red tree left some descendants somewhere else.
Oh no! That's Cason's dog, isn't it? Wally?
Zach, he seems to know something that we don't. Doesn't it seem like he's trying to guide us somewhere?
Oh shit.
What? What's going on?
Change of plans, Patty. Let's go on a little stroll with that Dalmatian.
Oh no. Oh shit. Something's gonna go down here. Follow the eerie Dalmatian. If I'm right, this is fucking Cason's dog. Clip clop, clip clop. Kinda wanna kill the dog since it was Cason's dog. And it ran off with his doll in its mouth at the end of the first game, if you recall. Maybe the dog was the ultimate evil. He's leading us to a red tree, isn't he? There was one down near this water tower that he could be leading us towards if it's a red tree that he's leading us to. Or is he leading us to Cason? But then York would have remembered him. Surely. He's a good one for being an attention to detail, so I don't think he could have forgot about him. Where are you going, boy? Well, wow, he's not actually glitching through any objects like the other characters, so that's impressive, I suppose. Huh. Yeah, so there's a red tree down here. Oh god, we have to run all the way there in a windy path. Yeah. At least there's no other dogs coming for us. Kinda do want to punch it though for being Cason's dog. Nah, can't even aim at it. But yeah, we're almost there. It's just over here to the right, really, isn't it? Yep. Right there. Which brings us back to the water tower, of course. And I know where the other red tree in town was. This game's gonna put me off red trees for life. Well, the series. Red tree.
Is this the red tree that General planted?
No way! This is a maple tree.
Oh, is it?
A maple tree? Then it shouldn't be red at this time of year.
You're right. That's strange. A long time ago, my mama and daddy used to come here together a lot. They told me they used to go on dates here, back before I was born. Mama would make sandwiches, then they'd come here and eat them together. My mama was really pretty, you know. When I was a kid, I believed she was a real goddess.
Oh.
Under the boughs of a legendary tree that stayed red all year long, a small miracle was born. One man managed to win the heart of the most beautiful girl in the world. And they call him Melvin Woods.
This frame rate, by the way, is fucking incredible.
Looks like it's time to move on. What a fantastic guide we managed to find. He actually waited for us to finish talking before taking us on to the next spot.
Oh, so we're following the dog again. Well, this is definitely how I end it tonight, is when we get to the next dog-based destination. I really don't trust this dog. Is it the ultimate evil? And Kason was just working for it? Or is it a stooge for Kason? Or is it just a good, loyal boy? Obeying its master's whims. Theories on the dog. Give me your best theories on the dog, please. The true identity of Wally. Probably should have picked that up, whatever it was. But I don't want to lose the dog if I can. So is it taking me up to the very far north of town? Oh, it's probably taking me to that park, right? There's a red tree in that park where I kept fighting the killer bees. I always feel kind of ridiculous saying killer bee, incidentally. I usually feel quite ridiculous as it is, but killer bees especially. What the fuck? Are you taking the piss now, pup? Jerking a bite with York. Some nice houses though. This is some fucking runaround we're getting this time, isn't it? Oh, enjoy the rocket launch? You didn't give me a dog theory though, kinda heartbroken. Clippity clop. He's definitely running me to this park. At least I hope it's to the park and it's not the very far north in that field that I was in. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I assume it's quite like the first game that the dog will always wait at a certain point until you catch up with it, so it's not like you can just run ahead. Ah, here we are. This one isn't blossoming. Oh. Oh, I think this is the bad red tree.
Hey, Patty. How would you rate this creation?
Not bad, I reckon. They made good use of its natural form, while also pulling out the soul from within. The artificial color also looks pretty. You don't usually see this level of harmony. Something unnatural always ends up getting left behind.
Huh?
Zach, did you catch all that?
Yeah, that was strange.
She sounded just like the curator of an art gallery in New York. I think we may have just uncovered a new side of her. But unfortunately, I can't see anything artistic about it. Honestly, it looks insane to me. That's all I get from it. And there's no way that this is a descendant of the tree that the General planted.
Oh, please don't make me follow the dog again. Okay, well, after this one, I'm definitely done. Huh. Where else is there? Where are we on the map? So that was all the way over here it fucking dragged me. Jesus Christ. Oh, please. I hope it's not going to make me run all the way over to this park. That's where I thought it was dragging me to. No. Instead, we're following this dog again. I hope this next destination's considerably closer. Wally. I wonder, can you even like skateboard after the dog? Yeah, you can. That's kind of ridiculous. Oh. Wow. Trying to give me the slip, is he? Yeah, it's gonna lead me over the fucking river, isn't it? Swimming over the river. Shit. Better catch that dog. Around here, wasn't it? Ah, there it is. Oh. It had almost given us the slip. So is it to the park or to the very north of town he's leading me, I wonder? It's looking like it's gonna be to the far north. I think you could definitely call this part of the game padding. Come on, get it over with. I'm quite tired, actually. Ah, finally we go through here, huh? Was there any point to it, though? What the fuck? Oh, he's going that way now. Well, it's quite slippy of him. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck, I had the speed limit on my heart. Right, I'll just skateboard after him. That's the easiest way to deal with it. I know where you're leading me. It's through the cornfields. We've already seen it. He ain't no big shot, we've already been there. Is that green tree? No, didn't think so. He's going through that house. What? Oh, I was gonna say. Why would he be going there? I was right. We're going up to the fucking tree. Just run straight there, would you, boy? The diversions aren't cute. And over to the right. Oh no, he's actually leading me through the cornfield, is he? This had better be worth it. Oh, damn it. Can't even go through that. No! We're stuck. He's heading diagonally forward, wasn't he? I'll catch you, little bastard. Aye, not so clever now, are you, fuckhead? It's almost an hour after I said I was going to stop. This is the most roundabout fucking route you could have went, you damn mutt. You damn mutt. And see if you try to lead me to the other fucking tree in the park tonight, I'm gonna bait your bollocks clean off you. Are we here? Red tree.
Zach, now this is interesting. It looks like a tree that you could find anywhere, yet it's also unlike any other, completely alien. And look how it's weaved its way into the landscape. Almost like cancer cells invading a human body. You might not even notice it unless you're focused on finding it. And this feeling. As I gaze upon this tree, I can feel evil emotions rising out from within me. Why on earth did that Southern general bring this tree into this town? I promise to protect you from all the evil in our world. Do not touch this tree. Got that, Patty?
Got it, Agent York.
Well.
Zack, it's no use. The skeletal gentleman is a strict one, that's for sure. We're going to have to figure out what the giant lady's finger is if we want to continue on with this oracle. Lady's finger. Lady's finger. I'm at a loss, Zack. The only thing that comes to mind is a certain lady in glasses who displayed her middle finger to a truck driver. The student driver who was driving the car that Leslie Nielsen jumped into in order to chase down a criminal. 1988, directed by David Zucker. The Naked Gun.
I do love
That car
The
chase
Naked
was
Gun.
terrific.
It's hilarious. Even if it is incredibly stupid.
It felt like we were watching one of our own car chases from the real world. That director must have gotten some advice from actual police officers. Otherwise, there's no way he would have been able to film such a realistic chase.
Realistic in The Naked Gun, though?
Hey, Agent York, can I say something? If you're looking for ladies' fingers, you know that's another name for okra, right?
Another name for okra?
Okra?
Yeah, okra's pretty common here in Louisiana, so most people know about its other name.
Huh. Okra. My talented assistant strikes again. You solved the oracle instead of me. Let's hurry over to the okra farm at once, then, and find the biggest piece of okra while we're at it.
Hey, Agent York.
The key word is giant, so it must be rather large. I'll bet it looks positively grotesque, Zack. And just imagine the stickiness. Ooh, I think I'll refrain from taking a bite.
Hey, Agent York. Our town doesn't have an okra farm.
Huh.
No? Okra farm?
Relax. Just follow me. I reckon I know where we're supposed to go.
Okay. I was really hoping to get to like a proper save point here, but now I have to follow her. You better not be taking me on a fucking magic mystic journey for too long, girl. Some of us need our bed. Just gonna throw a few punches, so I feel tough. Tough and manly. So sorry, I think they did tell us what okra was before, but I've completely forgotten myself. What is okra? So I could quickly Google while I run after her. Okra. Is this it?
Hey, Agent York. Where are you going? Stay close to me or I'm not going to show you where your next stop is.
I'm chasing you, you daft cow. Okra. Okra Winfrey? Alright, okay, I have to run. So she's telling me off if I don't run.
Not that way, Agent York.
I'm going the right way. I'm following you, literally, you fuck. And you can tell me off for calling a kid a fuck, but still, shouldn't be a fuck. You dumb fuck. Is it a chili? Pepper? Ugh. Punch kid. Oh no, she's gonna tell me off because I'm near out of stamina and then I can't actually run after her anymore. Oh, come on! Fuck you, wee bitch.
This way! I know where the giant lady's finger is.
You're getting a dig in the back of the skull, you wee dick. I actually quite like her, but she's busting my balls here a little too much. She definitely runs like a girl. Look at those hands. It's like Steven Seagal. Now where could the giant lady's finger be? Huh. It's definitely somewhere down this way. Is it gonna be the tree in this other fucking park, I wonder? Well, wherever it is, we're not getting there quick. Launch aboard. Oh dear. Well, we've been chasing a fucking dog for ages and now we're chasing Patty. So I don't know if you've seen any of that there, but essentially we've been running after her forever. But she seems to know something. And hopefully she's actually going to reveal it to us, because we've been running about like fucking imbeciles. What was their reason for cancelling, Andre? I assume there was some sort of reason. Weather, feeling problems, a lack of good pizza. We're searching for the giant fingers, incidentally, Andrew. And Patty has figured out. Sorry. That's me yawning because I'm too tired and I've still not got the proper chance to go to a save point here because I can't get too far away from her or the dog. But yeah. Patty reckons she knows where the giant lady's fingers are. And it's allegedly leading us right towards it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where could it even be? Giant lady's fingers. Fuck knows. But I may follow her anyway. I think she could be asleep or just totally chill to the point of being incapable of commenting. Oh, you fucking kidding, right? What? What was the point in that?
This is the giant lady's finger, Okra Boy. He's kind of like the town mascot.
Okra Boy.
But that's a boy.
You're right.
Lady's fingers.
No matter how you look at him, he really is a giant lady's finger.
That sounds very rude, doesn't it?
But Patty, there's no okra farm in this town, is there?
That's right.
Then why did they choose Okra for the town mascot?
Good question. He's been here for as long as I can remember. Daddy said he remembers Okra Boy being around when he was a kid, too.
The plot thickens. Zach, doesn't it look like he's pointing at something? Let's follow that white glove.
Please follow it to a save point. Hey.
Patty.
Well, apparently it's something to do with this. Let's hope there's a telephone inside. Because that's where I'll be calling it a day for the evening. Ah. Drawbridge controls.
So this used to be the control device for the drawbridge.
Hello.
But it looks like its insides have been replaced with something else.
Oh, yeah. I remember Daddy telling me about this.
Hello.
This drawbridge hasn't been used for decades now. So the control room doesn't work, and the power's been disconnected.
Huh.
A password that requires 3 letters?
Looks that way.
What's this then? There's an H on the top, bottom, and left sides of the leftmost panel.
Patty, trial and error won't get us anywhere. There are 26 letters in the alphabet, which makes for 17,576 different combinations if we use 3 of them.
Yikes.
Let's try something more efficient.
I know that. I was just fiddling with it. So, what do you want to try, Agent York?
Just leave this to Zach and I.
Right.
Zach, this password may look complicated at first glance, but you needn't worry. This is a chemical formula, a challenge from Professor R. The H that's tattooed all over the leftmost panel stands for hydrogen. In other words, the leftmost panel represents the molecule you get when 3 hydrogen atoms merge. All we need to do is figure out which chemicals go in the remaining panel.
Oh, I have
Try
no
reviewing
fucking
what we
idea.
know. We spoke to the 17 comrades who saw the birth of New Orleans, filled the Holy Allah, then found the giant lady's finger pointing toward the entrance to the Forbidden. After we met the 17 comrades, we encountered that ominous red tree. There was sap dripping out from the red tree's trunk, wasn't there? That must have been a metaphor for wood vinegar. Then, in order to fill the Holy Allah, we went to the reservoir. The water tower represents a distillator, and the water represents coolant. Wood vinegar, distillator, and water, Zach. Figured it out yet? The chemical formula is CH3OH, methanol. It's got to be COH, starting from the left in that order. Methanol is highly flammable and used as the base ingredient in formaldehyde. This has Professor R's name written all over it. That oracle really sent us on a roundabout mission this time. It almost feels like we're playing a video game here. Talk about stupid.
COH then. Well, I'm glad he spelt it out for me because I was
Zach,
not
stop.
getting that. I was not getting that.
That must be the entrance to the Forbidden, Zach.
Forbidden. Please tell me there's a save point.
You
Please. Oh shit.
smarty pants scientist said no.
Didn't mean to skip that bit of dialogue.
Avery Smith.
Drawbridge don't work no more. The machine's junk. Yup.
Hey,
You're right, Avery, but don't worry. I got permission to touch it.
Permission? Agent York, you got permission?
That's right. Permission from the President of the United States.
Ha.
The president? Oh, he's a smarty pants.
Is he the giant?
Okay. I didn't see nothing. Yup. Oh, won't tell no one neither.
Hey, Agent York, are you really going in there?
Yes, I have to, for the sake of the investigation.
I'm getting kinda scared.
That's a rare word to hear coming from your mouth, Patty. I don't see much in there aside from some overgrown weeds, do you?
No, that's not it. I'm not scared of the weeds. I'm scared of what you'll find, Agent York.
Huh.
You don't need to worry, Patty. You're my precious assistant, remember? I promise I'll protect you, no matter what happens.
Oh dear. And still no save point. That's after 1. I really want to go to bed. Goddamn video games eating all my time. Well, here we go.
Patty, the truth is, when I first saw Okra Boy, I remembered something horrific. The most evil monster I've ever seen, in fact.
What?
A monster?
Oh yes, a demon incarnate who plunged New York City into mortal fear. The Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
Oh, why?
Marshmallow?
Ghostbusters, 1984, directed by Ivan Reitman. Now that's a film that was filled to the brim with bona fide horror. A true masterpiece that boasted an honest depiction of just how frightening a real ghost would be. Even if you watched it now, I'm sure it would still chill you to the bone.
I think York reads movies very
First night I
wrongly.
watched it, I was too afraid to go to the bathroom alone. So I made Zach come with me.
The door.
Well, obviously it was Avery, right? Oh shit. Has it gone all over, like, Otherworld on us? Shit. Oh fuck. This ain't great. Don't have a lot of health items with me. Fuck these guys. I'm fucking running. I'm not dealing with these bastards. Look how many there are. Oh, that's a crawling one. That's new. Something's going on here and I don't like it. Oh shit. How many of these fucking things are we supposed to kill?
You can't. You're powerless. You're
That frame rate's going fucking boogaloo. He still sends snarf. And I need to go some coffee again. So I'll go for some black coffee. I think that'll fill the gauge completely. Well, not quite. It's getting there. Fuck you.
I'll curse you.
Still not enough of them yet. Apparently. Something's going on here. It's kind of weird.
Hey, Patty.
What, Agent York?
Is she seeing this mentalness right now?
Oh!
I assume I just have to kill all this stuff, right? It's normally the case. Right? Well, let's see. Seems to have taken care of most of them. Oh shit. Oh, it must be her getting hit. That's what's causing the breach of contract, right? Fuck, she's lost a lot of health though. She's losing me a lot of money as a result. And they've taken my hotel fee out at the same time, the bastards. Finally, Snarf, indeed.
Patty, what's that?
Huh?
By the way, Patty, what do you usually do when you're at home?
Is it?
By the way, Patty.
Hey, Agent York.
Yes?
Is that... Sorry, never mind. I think I was just seeing things.
Well, might as well get that if it's glinting at me. Something else was here, wasn't there? Just lizard skins. Never mind. So this is also the drawbridge control room, which I thought we were already in. Yeah, I'm dying to save, Andrew, but I've not really came across a proper phone booth, and I don't know how reliable the auto checkpoint thing is. I'm dying to turn it off. No offense to the game, but... what's this all about?
Zach, I think we found a laboratory.
Please tell me there's a phone. Please tell me there's a phone. Where's the motherfucking phone? Phone! That's us for tonight. I hope you're content with that, but I can't play on any longer. And I think Louise is asleep anyway, and God knows what's about to go on here. But that's definitely something for next time. Cheers for watching. And tomorrow I'll pick up in here if I get a chance. Yeah. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. 3 hours almost exactly. I'm not sure where they're taking this here. I'm curious. But, yeah. I suppose we'll find out soon enough where it's going. Cheers for watching.